everyone, how are you all? I hope that you all are doing great and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I want to talk about patterns. So if a problem is repeating in your life first time, second time, third time without getting solved at all, it's called a pattern. So other day I was watching a documentary about a woman uh, who has married like three men. Then, when I heard her story, I came to know that this is a pattern that is repeating. So, this woman was married to a person and she was very happy. They were living so happily, and suddenly her husband passed away. Then, after some time, she married husband's brother. Then, later, uh, she brought one more person to the house. Then after some time again she brought the third person to the house. So she is living in the house with like three men. So this is a pattern, and that pattern is repeating because she has not found her problem and solved it. So I wanted to tell somebody, please tell this woman that once her husband died, she got so scared to be alone, or she got terrified. So to protect herself from that fear of being alone, she is bringing more and more men to her life, and these men are living on her money and they are not at all genuine at all. If this pattern will keep on repeating in her life till she handles that fear and cures herself of that fear of being alone. So have you seen that some people are marrying again and again, first time, second time, third time, but none of their marriages are successful? It's because they have not learned a lesson that they were meant to learn. That's why that same pattern is repeating again and again. That pattern will resolve only when they learn that lesson. So another example is, have you seen some people, they will go from relationship to relationship but they always get dumped, and this pattern will keep on repeating until unless they learn the lesson. So most probably the lesson will be to heal the fear of abandonment. When they might be small, they might have got abandonment from their parents or from people who are very close, and they are living with that fear. That is why always people are ending up dumping them. So I want to share with you one more example. So if you are always attracting toxic people, if you are always attracting people who are very rude to you, then you have to go and look into your childhood. I'm very sure that there might be someone who is very close to you, who was very toxic to you, and you have that wound in you which is not healed, and that is why you are attracting toxic and rude people into your life. So when somebody is toxic or rude to you, what will you feel? What are the feelings? So you will feel disrespected. You will feel that you are not good enough for them. You will feel that you are worthy of punishment. Now see, when in childhood you have felt all these feelings, so these feelings are still with you. That is why you are keeping on attracting the toxic people. So the way to get rid of this pattern is through self-love, by loving yourself and by telling yourself that you are good enough, and by telling yourself and you are telling yourself that you are not worthy of any punishment, and by telling yourself that you are worthy of respect, and by telling yourself that you have only positive and wonderful people in your life, and also by giving these toxic people's opinions no value and not seeking validation from them and only seeking validation from yourself. So now once you heal that wound within you, what will happen is that you will stop attracting all these toxic people altogether, or you can't stand these toxic people anymore, so that you don't allow them in your life. You will have strong boundaries, or these toxic people will get removed from your life by itself. So when a pattern happens, if you are doing the same thing again and again to solve it and it's not working, it means that you have to do something differently. You have to try something else to solve that problem, because every time you are trying the same method and it's not working, it means that that's not the thing. You have to uh, go within and analyze correctly and come up with a solution to solve that pattern. So in my life, I kept on attracting very narcissistic, toxic people. So now it has stopped because I started giving myself more importance than the toxic people. And right now, whomever was toxic left my life, and I can't even stand a single trait of such toxic people. So my guards are very high, and they are not allowed, so that right now I don't have any toxic people in my life. Thank you so much for listening to me.